YouTube world? My name is Nicholas Montes, and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic, and welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back together again, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing a Henry Danger list. We're going to be doing a Henry Danger list, and we're doing things a little differently today. I considered maybe doing a heroes or villains list of the Dangerverse, but I thought we would start fresh and small and rank. Hold up. My bad. To rank all 8 seasons of the Dangerverse, both Henry Danger and Danger Force. Let's go and get started. Now, I put this season in last place mainly because, one, I don't really remember this season, because I remember the second season of Danger Force kind of ending with this finale that the Danger Force parents find out who they are and everything, and I guess the resolution comes up in the first episode of this season, which sounds kind of weird, which I feel like if the resolution was to be here, it could have been at the end of season 2, but just doesn't feel right. Plus, I remember seeing a clip with Drex that he somehow got a recovery from this series, so maybe that's a good sign for this. But I don't know, I probably need to watch the full season, because I don't really remember this season. Now, I'd probably say this is one of the better Danger Force seasons, but honestly, I think that this one just kind of disappoints me a little bit. Now, I would say it actually had a great run for first couple episodes, as it kind of brought in Drex back, which once again, wasn't a big fan of, but I kind of liked the way they used him and Rick Twitler, and the way that they were used, and you kind of get some fights with them. You also get the return of Henry back, but honestly, those first 4 or 5 episodes, that's really the only good episodes of this whole season, and I was just immaculately disappointed, and I could care so less about this season, and yeah, it's just too goofy, and I just couldn't really bear another second of it. Also, the way they handled just the reveal of the parents finding out who the kids are, it's just such a weird thing. Now, the first season for Danger Force, this season is actually pretty good. I think it actually had an interesting premise where it comes off of the finale of Henry Danger, as we're bringing in this new team, which of course, throughout the couple episodes of season 5 of Henry Danger, we establish all 4 of these characters are likable, we establish who they are, how they got their powers, and why they are part of Danger Force, and basically the new sidekick team for Captain Man. And there's actually an interesting story where they grow as heroes, and they have to go put all the bad guys back into prison, which kind of sets up for like a Nickelodeon version of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes with kids superheroes. But I feel like that this, and there's plenty of fun moments and everything, but I just kind of feel like it, much like the other 2 seasons, this, and along with Henry Danger season 5, just kind of got a little too wacky for me. That they just didn't really take anything seriously. Ray is somewhat more of a man-child than usual. I think in this season he gets bald at one point, and Misshapen comes in. There's just all these awkward things that I just cannot, I just can't wrap my head around, because it's just so awkward, but it's an okay first season. Now, I kid you not, the final season of Henry Danger is okay. The big reason why I consider it to be the worst season of all of them is because it just starts the whole Danger Force track, where I just feel like that this show just got way too goofy. On the positives, I love that we are getting to see the more mature Henry. You know, we're getting to see him become, this spy, and we're seeing him in these different situations where he almost gets his identity caught to the entire world. And especially in like his birthday episode where he's trying to get things or everything. And it's a fun little there's a couple of fun episodes. I especially love the way they closed out Henry's arc, where he doesn't want to be the next Captain Man, but he wants to go to Dystopia with Henry and Jasper and Charlotte. That was really fun. Even Jasper getting an arc in here. There's plenty of unique stuff with our characters for the finale, but it's just a little too goofy. And the way they handle some parts is just kind of weird. So I hold it back a little bit. Now this one, I would say, is a little bit better. There's a couple of memorable episodes. But I probably, the thing is, I haven't seen this season in a long time to really fully give an opinion on it, but I could definitely say it's a lot better than this past season that we just talked about, but it's still a good bit of fun. Now this season, I think the top 3 are just the best of the Dangerverse, where in this season, coming off of season 2, where Jasper finds out Henry is Kid Danger, they stick with that, and now Jasper is a part of our crew, he's a part of our adventures, but at the same time, we get so many fun and enjoyable episodes, such as we learn that Captain Man once had a sidekick named Drex, and Kid Danger gets some new superpowers, and that ties into real stuff with Henry and Jasper. And there's just and I can probably name a couple other things that happened this season, but it was just a lot of classic Henry Danger stuff that, like, it just felt like classic Henry Danger. That I'm like, yeah, this was great. I loved it. And this was also kind of like, this was like the perfect version of what Henry looked like, to where his new haircut, I just don't really like it. But overall, this was a W season. And this one just, once again, just felt like classic Henry Danger. Now, I believe that this is the season where Schwoz comes in. I think. I don't want to say that, but I'm sure. Yeah, I don't think so. But it's another entertaining season. There's plenty of fun kinks to it. Honestly, I kind of don't remember it, so I probably should have put this one in 3rd place, but, of course, it has the Thundermans episode, the Thundermans spin-off episode, and then it, of course, ends with Jasper finding out and keeping his identity. It's another great season from Henry Danger. And yeah, the first season for me of Henry Danger, I think, is still one of the best. And for me, it's just the best at everything that it does. As soon as we're introduced to all these characters, they're established of who they are, to where, you know, you get characters like Henry, who has that charisma. You get Jasper, who in the first episode had a weird voice. You get Charlotte, who's like this sassy best friend girl. But you see Henry become this superhero, but become independent and learn to do things himself. And what's also really fun is the comedy is great in this show, in this season. The villains are iconic, with whether you're talking about the Toddler or Dr. Minyak or just all of the above. This season, just even some of the action is also handled really well. Just overall, it's just a W season, a great start to this show, and yeah, this is the best season of Henry Danger is its first season. So I loved Henry Danger's first season. So that's my ranking of all the Dangerverse seasons. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.